YouTube. Alright, so we're back. It's Monday. We have a brand new team here. Still some of the same elements. I wanted to change a little bit more, but realized I was missing some things. I actually wanted to do something with a Gardevoir, or not Gardevoir, I have Gardevoir, I mean Garchomp. And I actually wanted to drop Landorus for that Garchomp slot, and then I actually wanted to do Mega Garchomp instead of Mega Gardevoir, but this is what I had, so I threw this together real quick. We'll use it today, at least, maybe a little bit more. We'll see what happens. So yeah, Mega Gardevoir, Zapdos, Landorus, Talonflame, Rotom, and Sylveon. Alright, so I'm probably going to be leading Zapdos and Landorus a lot here, because I got the Discquake going on, so we'll see that today. Most definitely. Really depends on what we see, but let's get into it. So, last week on Friday, we were at 16-10. And we lost 20 points. We got knocked down to 1590. But that's okay. We're gonna get back up there this week. All right, we got Hinatsango. I didn't catch where he was from or his rating. So let's see. He has a Heatran, Mawile, Scrafty, Cresselia, Machamp, and Rotomosh. Alright, so we're probably going to see a Scrafty lead for that fake out. Gardevoir and Sylveon are not really going to have a good time here. I should have thought about that more when I built the team. Probably don't want to have Gardevoir and Sylveon on the same team. Zapdos will be fine. Talonflame is fine. Rotom is fine. And Landorus is fine. Alright, so I'm going to lead Landorus Zapdos. I don't see a reason not to. The only reason that this would hurt me would be is if the opponent led Cresselia Rotom. And I don't see the opponent doing that. I don't know, maybe it could be Trick Room. Ooh. Thinking about that. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's see, Gardevoir is going to be pretty good against a majority of the team. And then maybe Rotom. Yeah, I think I want Rotom. Yeah. Alright. So I have to be careful with Gardevoir. Obviously, Gardevoir doesn't like Heatran or Mawile. So I have to kind of preserve Landorus. Landorus is going to be my best bet against Heatran and Mawile. Okay, so I might be going for the Trick Room right away. No fake out pressure though. So I guess we're going to go straight for the Discquake combo here. If switches into Rotom, Earthquake's not too good against Cresselia though. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to U-turn Cresselia. Yeah, alright. U-turn into Cresselia. And do I just want to go for the discharge? Yeah, I'm just going to go for the discharge. I will U-turn into Gardevoir. Gardevoir will not take any damage from the discharge thanks to telepathy. Okay, so yeah, Trick Room's going up. Just couldn't do enough damage to the Cresselia there. I was hoping U-turn would do a little bit more, but c'est la vie. Luckily, most of my team is actually kind of slow. Let's see. Do I want to Mega Evolve and lose Telepathy? Yeah, I'm going to Mega Evolve Hyper Voice. Actually, doesn't seem like a very good idea. I'm going to switch out to Rotom. And Discharge again. Discharge didn't do very much though. I missed it. So I'll probably Discharge anyway. I was going to switch into Landorus instead. Just do a double switch. But didn't get there in time. Took too long. Cresselia used Rest. Interesting. Chesto Resto. I assume we're going to see... Yep. We're seeing the berry there. Heatran used a substitute. Interesting. Alright, so we'll just Hydro Pump that Heatran and switch into the Landorus. Heatran used Protect. Interesting. What is Cresselia gonna do? What is my opponent doing? Ice Beam. Oh no! Okay, that was pretty clutch. That was pretty clutch. And Landorus is gonna be slower. Crapola. Okay. I'm going to continue to Hydro Pump into the Heatran slot. We're going to swap that back out into Gardevoir. That was a really bad switch on my part. Because really the only thing Cresselia has against Zapdos is going to be Icy Wind or Ice Beam. So that was a really bad switch. Switching into Landorus was really bad on my part there. That was not good. Alright, so we're going to switch back into Gardevoir. Probably been alright to Earthquake there, apparently. Alright, so here we go. We take care of the substitute. If we would have Earthquake there, we probably would have... well, Heatran would have gone before us. Alright, so we're just going to go for another Hydro... he's probably going to protect Heatran. Let's Will-O-Wisp Cresselia. Mega Evolve. And... is he going to go for the Flash Cannon? He may just go for a Flash Cannon. I think he's going to go for a Flash Cannon, so I'm going to Hydro Pump again, Mega Evolve, Protect, Gardevoir. I need to stall out Trick Room anyway, so... okay, so I should have went for my first prediction was that he was going to go for the Protect. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. Alright, so he doesn't have Protect anymore. He might switch out into his own Rotom. That's okay. If he switches out into his own Rotom, I want to catch him with a Hyper Voice, or I'm going to Shadow Ball into the Cresselia. That should do pretty large chunk of damage to the Cresselia. Alright, so yeah, switching out the Heatran, in comes his Rotom. Yep. I probably should have just gone for the Hyper Voice. Alright, so we're going to bring Zapdos in. We're going to go for the Hidden Power. We're going to double into Cresselia, try to stop another Trick Room from going up. Alright, so there we go. We stopped another Trick Room from going up. I'm guessing Mawile is going to be in the back. Volt Switch into Gardevoir. Gardevoir should take that pretty well. We're going to see... Alright, is it Mawile? It is Mawile. Alright. What's coming in on the other slot? Heatran. Alright, Gardevoir doesn't really want to deal with either one of these. So we're going to discharge and switch into Landorus. Not sure if that's a good switch. Actually, I'm going to discharge Protect. Really wish I had Heat Wave would be bad too. Iron Head is gonna hurt pretty bad. Probably get the KO. So we'll just discharge Protect for right now. Sucker Punch failed. Heatran goes for that. Okay, get some pretty good damage on the Heatran there. Let's see. So let's discharge again. Probably gonna go for a Sucker Punch. I don't think I care about the Sucker Punch though, so we're just going to Shuttle Ball into... I mean, it'll hurt. Oh, no! Okay, whew. Hurt by the Rocky Helmet. Oh, gonna get the KO on the Zapdos. Oh, not quite enough. Not quite enough. Alright, So Landorus is going to faint, probably due to a sucker punch. Do I need to protect here? Because just in case my opponent does not go for a sucker punch, I don't want to KO my own Gardevoir here. Yeah, so I'm just going to protect. No, my opponent has to go for the sucker punch. Otherwise, I mean, Earthquake's just going to take them both out. Yeah. Oh, man. We took it down to the wire, but I think Gardevoir is just too weak to take on that Rotom. I just don't think Gardevoir is going to be able to pull this one out. Yeah, most Gardevoir is going to be able to do is like 60-something% probably. So yeah, unfortunate. Oh man, so close. Yeah, like I said, it was. I made it close, but not quite enough. But that's okay. Things to think about with this team are going to be I don't like having Gardevoir and Sylveon on the team, so I'm probably going to take Sylveon off. Maybe a Tyranitar. Tyranitar gives me another way to hit Cresselia, gives me another Rock Slide. Maybe Bisharp though. That way, or maybe even like a Choice Band Scissor or a Lumberry Scissor. That way I have a nice way to hit fairies. Like if I do a Bisharp, I have a nice way to hit fairies, and I have a good way to hit Cresselias. So I'm going to be thinking about a Bisharp. I'll probably have a Bisharp in place of Sylveon tomorrow. Alright, thanks. Bye.